So we're looking at the entity relationship diagram, and what this is the entity relationship diagram is used in database to show the relationship between different entities such as a staff, a branch, uh, clients, properties, and so on and so forth. So in this case, our diagram is going to be based on the same ideas. So let's say we have branch in here, and then we have staff there. These we're calling them entities, and then we have property. We have property for rent in here, and then we have private owners. This entity is more specific, as in it describes it fully to say private owners. It can also just be put there as owners or public owners or company owners and so much and so forth, where that is. Then we can say this is a lease. So a lease is simply an agreement done by two people or two parties, where one party gives another party permission to use their property over a period of time, where the other party makes regular payments. Then here it's, we call this the clients. So let's just like dig deep into the same entity diagram. So when you look at a branch, I'll give an example of a branch. Say Losaka branch. So a branch can offer properties. You see, so we say a branch offers properties. Let's say a branch offers properties. You see, then these properties, a branch can offer many properties, but one property is offered by one branch. You get the point? A branch can offer many properties, but each property can be offered by one branch. So in this case, this is more like a one-to-many relationship. It's more like a one-to-many relationship, where one branch offers many properties, and each property can only be offered by one branch. Then a branch has staff. So the staff we're looking about here, say, give an example. People that work for the company. Let's mention names. John, Joseph, Elijah, and so on and so forth. That's the staff. Then that staff is the one that oversees the properties that the branch offers. The staff oversees the properties that the branch offers. Then again, the relationship here between the staff and the branch is that the branch can have many staff, but one staff can only belong to one branch. So again, here it's a one to many relationship. Again, say John works for Lusaka branch, John will only belong to Lusaka branch and will not belong to another branch. Say that company has a branch in Dola, a branch in Kitwe, and a branch in Lusaka. If John belongs to Lusaka branch, he will only work at Lusaka branch. That's what the one-to-many relationship means. But the branch can have many staff in that same branch, but only one staff can belong to one branch. Then these same properties for rent that the staff oversees, a private owner can own the properties for sale. You see, a private owner can own the properties for sale. So a property may or may not be owned by a private owner. You get? So each property can be owned by one private owner, but one private owner can own many properties. Are we clear there? A private owner can own many properties, but one property can be owned by a private owner, one private owner, or no private owner. Say maybe that property is owned by a company or another public entity. So a private owner owns one or many properties, but the property can only be owned by one private owner. So who these same properties, who views these same properties? Because who view the properties as clients. You see, clients are the people who view the properties that the branch offers and is overseen by the staff. So many clients can view many properties, and in this case, I'll give an example of, say, a client by the name of John can view one property in Lusaka, can view another property. Okay, let's say John can view a property in Kabulonga, can view a property in Matero, can view a property in Ibex Hill, that are offered by one branch. So here it's a many-to-many relationship where many clients can view many properties. Then talking about the lease, who holds the lease? The person who holds the list, or the entity that holds the list, is the client. Yeah, we said earlier to say the lease is an agreement by two parties, where one party agrees to permit the other party to use their property and make regular payments. Yeah, so excuse me. The lease, a client can have multiple leases, but each lease belongs to one client. So a client can have many leases, but only one lease belongs to each client. We get? So here the relationship between the client and the lease is, and again, a one to many. So we say a client holds the lease, and this lease is to one client. A client can hold many leases, but each lease belongs to one client there. Then we also look about the the properties being connected to the lease. How does the property connect to the lease? How the property connects to the lease? So a property can have many leases over time, but each lease is for one property. So just like the relationship here between the lease and the client, where the lease is just for one client, but one client can hold many leases. I can give a similar example here with the properties, where one property can hold many leases over time, but each lease belongs to one property there. Each lease is for one property. So a property is leased by, so just a quick overview. A branch offers properties. A branch offers properties that are overseen by the staff it has. A branch oversees properties that are overseen by the staff it has, and then the same properties that are overseen by the staff can be viewed by clients. They can be viewed by many clients, and then these clients hold leases. A client can hold many leases, but each lease belongs to one client. Then the properties here are leased by one lease. So each property can hold one lease, but can have many leases over time. Then these properties can be owned by private owners or no owners. So a private owner can have several leases as well. As a private owner can own many properties, sorry, not leases. A private owner can own many properties, or the property may not have any owner. So that's a quick overview of the entity relationship diagram, which is a diagram used in database to show the relationship between these entities we've put in these boxes there. Thank you for watching. Stick around for more.